So when I first came to Australia, I was at a meditation center in the very lush Sunshine Coast, which is on the East Coast, and it's in just this kind of rainforested area. And while I was there, it was just before taking the vow of silence, and I heard what sounded like monkeys. Like, I was like, surely there are monkeys here. I've only just come to Australia. I don't know any different. I hear it. It sounds like the jungle. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to take a code of silence for 10 days with monkeys. Like, I don't even know what the danger quotient is here, right? And so I quietly asked the person next to me before we take the vow of silence, and I'm like, are those monkeys? And she's like, no, but doesn't tell me, right? So the whole time I'm listening, and it sounds like jungle the whole time, and I find out later it's this very adorable bird called a kookaburra. And a kookaburra is like this little fluffy kingfisher, but this is one that lives inland, so it's not one that fishes in the sea or anything. And it's actually carnivorous. But they're beautiful, and they make this fantastic laughing sound. So oh no, that's a different one. Usually around dusk, especially, you can hear them, and they go, I don't know. It's so good though. It's so good. But it got me thinking about kookaburras, right? And I'm like, why did I associate jungle? And the reason is, and why did I associate monkeys? And it's because Hollywood has used the sound of a kookaburra in the what is it? It's not the laugh track, but it's the cue of jungle sound. So my whole life, I've grown up hearing that there's this laughing kind of kookaburra that is the jungle, but that's not the truth, right? So I have this association in my mind that the kookaburra sound is jungle, which is danger, which is monkeys, which is tigers, which is, things that are gonna hurt me, maybe dinosaurs. But it's not. So this association has really got me thinking about what else do I associate? It's the same idea of like Pavlov's dog, where he trains a dog to salivate to the sound of a bell. You don't normally associate a bell and food together, but he trains the animal in the same way that I've been trained by Hollywood to think of the sound of a kookaburra being jungle. And I'm now curious what other things I associate without consciously knowing I do, and I'm on the lookout for them now. Do you know any?